So myself included, never in a million years expected Niatic to dump 3 legendary beasts into Pokemon Go just 90 days after the legendary birds. But that's exactly what they did. Alright guys, so what's your favorite legendary that has come out so far? Which of the 6? Let me know in the comments. Alright, so with that tidbit of info, I give you the beasts. Raikou, NT, and Susain. Now, I'm probably murdering the names. Sorry, shoot. Alright, now yes, as of right this second, you can catch all 3 of these monsters. However, there's a little bit of a catch. Catch being, unless you have a passport and a decent bit of money for airfare, you're going to have to wait until they get to your region.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
See, Niatic had a moment of genius to give a game some extra longevity. Niatic, in its infinite wisdom, decided to have the 3 beasts in separate regions. So now, currently, as I post this, Raikou is prowling around the Americas, all the way up and down. NT's taking up sites in Europe and Asia. And, I'm sorry, not Europe and Asia, Jesus, Europe and Africa. And lastly, Susain's hanging out in Asia. He's checking out the Great Wall of China. Now, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, because at the end of the month, they're going to be rotating regions, giving people a chance to get all 3. But again, it's going to take a while, since apparently it's only happening at the end of each month. So yeah. Now, today we're going to be talking about what it takes to catch Raikou, who's probably the most difficult to get of the 3. But he's coming in right now, I think 42,000 in his raids, which I'm going to be tackling, as you can see. Now, if you don't already know, Raikou is one of the electric type. He's pure electric type of Pokemon, so you're going to want to beat the living hell out of him using ground type Pokemon. But again, what are the best? I mean, there's a few out there. So let's get started with Rhydon. Now, this guy's a staple these days in pretty much any gym that you come across. He's always a gym defender. Now, when you're going against Raikou, you're gonna want the prime moveset of Mud Slap and Earthquake, and you're gonna see me saying that quite a bit in a second. You know, this will get you a pretty good start. Next up, Golem. Everybody knows who helped us take care of all those wonderful little pesky birds last month. Also, try and use Mud Slap again in Earthquake, but either way, he's a pretty awesome one going against him. But keep in mind, this is the only one that he's going to be good against. Now, the underrated Donphan, which a lot of people do have, but don't really use very much, it's kind of like a back thought. Also help out with Tackle and, again, Earthquake. Go figure, right? Now, here's the thing, probably the most badass non-legendary to come out of Generation 2, and a lot of people have, and you'll see them all over the place, especially in they put him into raids no matter what, just because of how high the CP is. Tyranitar. Now, get him with Bite, Crunch, or Stone Edge, and you're pretty much good to go. Now, I do want to say this thing, there are a couple of others out there for maybe the lower leveled people who don't quite have the big boys, like Sand Slash. He's going Nidoking, that's another one. You know, in a pinch, you can use them. Their HP and CP aren't exactly mind-altering, so they could kind of be a problem. Now, also keep in mind, you don't need to have 6 different ones. You can use it in kind of any. I mean, if you want to have 6 Tyranitars, go right ahead. It really doesn't matter all that much. You know, it's kind of your own little slice of pie, whatever you kind of feel like doing, so go on and do it. You know, whatever combo you like, 6 Tyrannitars, maybe you want 4 Tyrannitars and 2 Rhydons, whatever it may be, but you want to make sure it's that ground, because that's the one that's really going to take care of the much, mainly because he's all electric, so that's the thing you're going to want. Now, if you're lucky enough to get through the raid part, which I can tell you right now, you're not soloing, try it with 6-7 people, maybe more. 20 obviously is going to make your life a whole lot easier. Now, just keep in mind, you're going to have a limited amount of Master Balls, and I keep seeing people saying, oh, curveball, curveball, curveball. Well, listen, if you're not really good at curveball, don't bother. Use your golden raspberries, throw it straight, try to get on the great or excellent either way. He doesn't really bounce around too much, but you're going to want to keep that. Now, if you, again, are one of the lucky people, in order to actually get a hold of him, hopefully you get him with a good moveset. You know, like Thunder Shock Electric, Volt Switch, Wild Charge, Thunderbolt, Thunder, you know, things like that. You're going to want to try to get him. The odds of getting him perfect are staggeringly, I mean, you're probably more likely to win the lottery at this point. Didn't get that, but hey, you know, can't hurt to try, right? Alright guys, so in our next videos we're going to be taking on the next two beasts and seeing how exactly to grab them. We're going to try to get some footage together on catching them in the different regions. It won't be me, obviously, unfortunately, unless somehow or another I can figure that one out, but I don't have any trips planned, so as of right this second it won't be me, but I'm going to try to see if I know a couple of people out there, so perhaps I can get one of them to send me something in the way of a footage of them actually being able to catch it if they can. Who knows, but hope you guys join us next time. Also, don't forget, you know, there's a lot of things going on right now with Pokemon Go, like the Generation 3 code. Who expected the 3 beasts to come out? I sure didn't. Mewtwo was supposed to be released, well, at least that's what everybody thought, but not. And then there's these, you know, individual raid party kind of things, which are almost invite only that people are talking about, that I kind of have a problem with. But I guess we'll get into that another time. That's a conversation for another day. Anyway, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.